And as always, we're alive with episode 6 of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third. That probably sounds so fucking weird going in, because I made a comment about the temperature in my room and the type of, like, wear I'm wearing, and then I just continued it with the intro. Oh god, I really hope y'all forgive me. But anyway, let's just get into chapter 5. We got a spell back, that's all that matters. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructors selling it. You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't, nor have you been drinking anything. I was sad to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone asked to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done. So, if that is your wish, in what world did you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? I knew! Based! You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, You said you offered your soul to the goddess above and your body and blood to her church here on earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you. But after seeing how pathetic state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Grolswitter, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of 5th Dominion. Hey! Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of 5th Dominion was vacant. It has been for several decades, too. Congratulations! It turns out that position was meant for you. Yeah, if a position has been vacant for several decades, and only now does someone else get it, and I swear, who the fuck made me? How the hell did that baby squire once help teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Cornelia. Simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Mad laughter! I can't cackle, so... Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, then end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Well, fuck! Amazing. Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time and tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen just to see my own face. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grolswitter's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today, I'm up for it. Alright then, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff, the kind you'd need to be a masochist to want to take on. This man is trying to work himself to literal death! Okay! I mean, you can't... And that title thing? What is Kevin's title? Let's go with Heretic Hunter. Okay? That sounds just perfect. Oh. So that's... He came up with it. He hunts down heretics to kill himself. That's great. At the very least, he's not pulling a Muse. I'm still upset at that. Like, of the new Class 7, my favorite is Muse. Just because... I don't actually have... No, I don't have a reason. It's just because... Like, Elise was my favorite from old Class 7 because Bo. And also Big Boobed Blonde. Because I have a type. When it comes to media. Oh! That's what it is! The ping is Duncan. Okay, that's fine. I checked my phone to see what the hell's going on, and... yeah. So that's how he got the title of Heretic Hunter. Okay, realistically, Elise is my favorite, literally just because bow. Like, big boobed blonde memes aside, it's because she uses a bow. Labyrinth of Shadows and Light, Chapter 5. Ooh, scary. Oh, that's right, Kevin's unconscious. Fuck. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall... Okay, hold on. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress. We're working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following three. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? 3. What is Phantasma and how did it come to exist? That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those three in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? You made it sound like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. It certainly seems that way. More specifically, the power he used to break the barrier that surrounded us must have been the cause. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back. I haven't got any idea what it was either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. In a matter of speaking, yeah. Joshua, do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. Reese. Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. Whew. Sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. I said use right, but it feels like I didn't, so I just went over it again. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul, said to manifest only in the dominions of the Grolsritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grolsritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No, ordinarily stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because a stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. but they're always out there, whether their stigma is manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had, mine was only a replica of the real thing? Weissman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization the Gralsritter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the Dominions. We believe he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just how these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Dumbass suppresses it, that's how. That's probably the way. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it. That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure... Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure. I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you, I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so Reese, I've got a favor I want to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there any specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just, I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I am a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you accompanied me. Thanks. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry for what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Reese up. You know it. He makes it sound like he's not coming with.
You ready?
Bring the boy? Now, the question is who's our fourth? Ooh, this is a toughie. Could be Cheryl. Could be Agate. Could be Zed. 9. Range 3, movement 8. Ah! 244, 130, 172.
This ought to perk you up.
All right. Equip. Titanium composite. No. Bracer coat. Soldier tabby. Yes. Anyway, we need to give Dependent of Skulls to Estelle. Oh, what's... Oh! That's her outfit. Very well. Defense and arts defense. Oh, I said I wanted to give this to, what's his name? Okay, Shara is... Oh! Okay. Okay, good. He still has it. Reese. What's the second one I give to Reese? Blah, blah, blah. HP 3. Attack 2. Impede 3. AP got 3. Who had Haze? I forget who has Haze. Defense 2 for now. Heaven's Eye! Combines the effects of information and Eagle Eye. Okay. Evade 3. Oh, that's just broken. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Mine 2, EP 2. Attack 3 is my max. Evade 3 is also my max. Okay. Charizard 4, 3, 3. Sleep. That's funny. Attack 3. If I add shield 4, right? It doesn't give me anything. Because it just means I have 11 on the second one. Wait. Remove. Right. 16. I have evade, shield. If I can get impede, I'd have 16 and 16. Won't help with shit, but... Three, 1. Yeah. So I have... No. No, I did that wrong. There we go. So it's all on one line. So I have 19 now. Yes. Okay, okay. I believe Chloe has it? Just so we don't get constantly yeeted out of existence constantly. Okay. All that setup work because we got a new person. Oh, who do I have for supports? Everybody's got a negative. Wow. I think Reese is the only one who doesn't have like a negative ability. Anyway, let's go and grab our 200 sepe. I can't! No! Fine. Oh, Estelle. Do you know how Kevin's doing? He's fine, I think. He's got Chloe looking after him. Oh, right. Ooh, what a relief. I'm sorry for worrying you. Uh-huh? What are you apologizing for? Nothing. Forget I said anything. Okay. Dominion or not, I don't know what that priest was thinking, going nuts and knocking himself out cold. Could have ran what he was planning past us first before becoming dead weight. Some people, I swear. Look who's talking, bucko. Estelle, be nice! It's not... Oh, wait, no, it's LaCroix for... Lilac Lodge, not LaCroix. Anyway, Oh, there was a door that wanted both Joshua and Estelle, but like... Do I really want to view it? Whoa, I thought I was ready after you guys told me what happened, but seeing the place you once trained out like this is weird. So this warp thingy here is going to take us to the next plane. That's right, the next should be the 5th. Presumably the first of the more advanced game boards, the Lord of Phantasma mentioned. We're going to be in for a really tough ride, aren't we? But hey, we've come through plenty of those just fine. We can knock this one out too. I certainly hope so. Something wrong? No, but I do have a question. Why did you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Huh? Is it really that big a deal? I can't think of any specific reason you could have to offer to support me. And yet, when making your request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve. So was it something you did on a whim? You don't mind my inquiry, do you? Nope, it wasn't a whim, though. So you're right about that. It's just that I don't have some big special reason for doing it either. I guess I just wanted to give something back. What do you mean? Well, like Kevin did a lot for me back during all that trouble in the barrel. He bailed me out of trouble more times than I can count, and he helped Joshua deal with what was burdening him too. And I was in trouble just like we were. So it's this thing where I found myself wondering whether there was anything I could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. Estelle, I'm still not sure that I understand. I understand you feel indebted to Kevin, but how does helping me go towards repaying that? Isn't that obvious? You're super important to him, aren't you? What? I'm not implying you're going out or anything. Just from all I've heard and seen since getting here, seems like you basically view each other as family. I'm not wrong, right? No, you're right. Before all of this started, we hadn't met for almost 5 whole years. The only reason we met again at all was because of work. I'm not sure there's any bond between the two of us at all anymore. Pfft, yeah, I'm not buying that one. What's so funny? The connections between people deepen over time to become bonds, and once such bonds are formed, they can never be broken. However far apart those people may be, no matter where life may take them, those bonds will always exist in some way. Not my words, by the way. They're just something some old guy I know said to me a while back. And I happen to agree with him. Who was the old guy? Because I don't remember this. Okay, I got like 10 million Discord pings. What the fuck is going on now? Oh, someone's trying to add me? Someone's trying to add me, but I can't view it on mobile. That's what it looks like, because I can't see a ping. Nope, it is a ping. Discord's just derping. Oh, it's an at here. I was offline on my phone. Okay, that makes sense. And Kevin is having to trust everything to you without a second thought, right? You were talking like you knew what he was thinking earlier too, about how he was going to tell us about a stigma. That's proof enough there's still a strong bond between you. I wish you could be so confident. Still, I can understand why you want to come with me now. I appreciate it too. Thank you, Estelle. You're very welcome. I do have one more question though. Something of a personal one, however. Like what? I'll answer if I can. It's a good chance to get to know each other. Alright, forgive me if this sounds blunt, but do people often tell you that you're too soft for your own good? What? What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer. At least let me answer before making up your mind. Ah, screw it. Let's get going. Right behind you. That's funny as fuck. That is actually just fucking hilarious. Has anyone ever told you you're too kind? Yes. Yes. Literally everybody and their mother has told Estelle that. Where are we now? Seems to be another enclosed dimensional space. Yeah. Luminous Labyrinth. Like a giant labyrinth of marble in a rift between dimensions. Or at least that's how it appears. Yeah, this will be a blast to go through. We're gonna need to put our backs into this one, indeed. And quite immediately too. Huh? What? Here comes company! These are dream spiders. They're foul beasts that devour people's dreams and replace them with nightmares. Well, this plane's off to an awesome start! Well, whatever. Let's kick some devil butt. Judgment card! Incubus? No, in a party that's pretty much entirely thing, you're not. Oh, her weapon isn't up to snuff.
Seems you came up short.
She just gained like thousands of XP. I think that was the last of them. Woo, ambushed. So were those the kind of devils you were talking about back in the garden? More specifically, it's a subspecies of devils known as dream devils. The sets specialize in attacking the mind, and I think we've confirmed that to be perfectly accurate. We're going to need to put in more than our backs at this rate. How about we double check our equipment one last time before I head on? That certainly sounds wise. There's no such thing as being too cautious. Yeet! The gems! The gems are here! Sadly, we only have the HP gem. It's fine. Shop, buy. Right, we got the thing. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. So I can't buy 4 of these. So let's equip. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. Holy shit. Okay, buy. $3,000 times 4. I don't have that. Okay. Shop, sell. $3,000 times 4 is 12,000. I'm missing 2K. Fuck. Um. Let's go and strip people down of their armors, cause equip, unequip, unequip, unequip. I had weapons available. Those are better. Okay. Now we can proceed. Anyway. All may set foot within this door. To lay claim to its rewards, however, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Sure. I have no idea what this is, but let's do it. It's a star door. I think stars. I think it's like the moon doors that have memories or whatever. Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant to you a memory fuck and a blessing.
Have mercy. I'm sorry. It can't be.
No. What? I can't run. I have no, like, full, like, level arts.
Upon the golden
I can't run! I should have known there was gonna be a trick to it.
It can't be. I was not prepared.
That's a wipe. Again. Ow! Okay, we're retrying. We're just... I'm just... Load. Okay, we're just not... We're just gonna not touch that one. Outside of, clearly I need a double... I need a 200 CP Joshua, like... That's one of those scorched earth, That's one of those you go full scorched earth.
We're good to go.
That's one of those, you just go full, like, nuke button. Like, I just want to get through this shit. I don't... Like, I'm trying to get through the game, not die to dumb shit. You're next. Okay. His passing progress saw all but one, his son, who was acutely aware that no one could surpass his father's talent more than he did. He despised Carmen, he despised the crushing weight of his father's name. Oh. I don't like this story, for a billion and one reasons. Someone used to keep his magazines stashed. I need not ask what kind of magazines. Because I probably don't want to know. Ugetsu Zanshin. You hear some fucking music playing from within the chest, but you do not see any instruments. Oof. I don't get why when you're petrified, if you get attacked, you just die. That was also the like the level of shenanigans we were at with that one. Hey, we got 207. This there was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from a boar and up of wine, provided, of course, to found the way to his secret cellar underground. Finding it was no meat. Ooh. Phantom S. Okay. Pry into my chest. No, fuck off. Now the question is, can I go up? I can. Synthesized quartz. Topaz gem. Poison, petrified water. We need death blow 3. Because that's 30%. Shop, buy. I'll be right back. Hey, we're back. Anyway, we're gonna grab the items for here. Mirage ring. Your secrets are safe with me. Okay. Items. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that would be a way to cheese it. I completely forgot that that's a thing you can do. They can't. They get death blow from the petrification. And so what you do is you just kind of don't get petrified. I'll give you 1,000 Mira if you give back what you took. No. I mean, I need it, but no. Because, lordy. Chic. Hopefully this time I could... Another stone. Wow, that thing sure is pretty. Is it some kind of septium? No, it's what's known as a sealing stone. You were inside one just like this when we found you. I was? Oh, we're gonna fight someone in this one too. Without a doubt. You wouldn't happen to have any inkling as to who it could be, would you? Let me think. It'd be nice if it was Dad, but I doubt we'd get that lucky. Yeah, I don't think you can play as the boy. Yeah, it sounds as though there are a number of possibilities. And the fastest way to find out which one rings true is to take this back to the garden. Then let's go. Yes. And hopefully I can get my 200 CP. Unleash. Ultima. I'm hoping Ren. But I feel like I'm not that lucky. What? That looks like... It couldn't be. Could it? You've got to be kidding me. A stun grenade? Nope! Yeah, it's Richard. Who goes there? Speak your name. What? I sure didn't see this coming. I presume you're all familiar with this man? All I could tell by the uniform is that he's from the Royal Army. Yes, we certainly are. I'm not sure what is going on here. Estelle, Joshua. And is that you, Your Highness? Yes, it is. It's good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same. The pleasure's all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I find myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? It would probably be easier if I handled that. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Reese Argent, a squire affiliated with the Grolsritter. The Grolsritter? I see. It sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. Suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. Present, however, I run the research agency RNA Research. Thank you, I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But that's not really it. The greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? Huh? I look at everyone here, and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another to turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. Whether this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But for where I'm standing, you've already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you're gonna feel really stupid after I thwack your brains to mush. Not now, you two. Cough, if I may. I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together well with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation in which we thrive. Can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. Still, you've helped us before, though. Like during the attack on Gronsol, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah, that could have gotten really bad if you and your men hadn't showed up to help when you did. They're right. Then there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Hawken Gate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you've never helped us before. Be as that may be, my good man, it's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you valiantly defended Gronsel, I was at Hawken Gate threatening Liberal's safety. And yet, here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is relax. I'm not sure boasting about not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You were only threatening Liberal on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. And the same can't be said for me. My conspiracy was of my own doing. Okay, but what about me? We were being used by you guys, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact we were a bunch of sky bandits who even hijacked the airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly. Well, you might have done things that you regret, but it's not the past that determines who you are, it's what you choose to do now. Exactly, and be a huge help if we had someone as baller as you fighting with us. Not wrong! So please, we could really use your help. Are you sure, Annalise? Huh? You guys know each other. How did that happen? Oh, I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Huh, really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group with open arms, myself included. You could consider it aid given to the Gralzooter if that would make you less adverse to the idea. What do you say? Very well, you have my support. Yes, thank you. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you. I only hope I meet your expectations. Incidentally, there is one thing I would like to confirm first. What would that be? You said that you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white light and sent here at roughly the same time. When that happened, were you all wearing the same clothes that you are now? What kind of question is that? Now that you mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left the armed forces. That's right. Now that the question makes sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you? I was. Currently, I work out of an office in Rouen City. And since beginning work there, I've never once willingly worn my old uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks as I normally do. And yet, somehow, I find myself here in uniform. That's odd. It's not something that's happened to anyone else either. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else to prepare that strapping uniform for him after bringing him here. Possible. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to the other billion ways they're a weird freak, they've got a military uniform fetish too? I couldn't entirely blame them if they did though. Same. Oh, yes. I swear, girls these days. Yeah. 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 has no idea what's going on. I love that confusion. So there's clearly got to be something to it. I get the feeling we're on the verge of a major breakthrough and working out how we ended up here. So do I, as well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put the matter aside for now. Now that that's settled, then we should start getting ready to resume our investigation. Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened up a new path for us to follow. It did. Okay. This man is supposedly the, like, most OP of OP. So that's what he sounds like. So, we're gonna... Amagumo. $800 versus $850. Okay. For now, I'm gonna give him the Mirage Ring and a Skull Pendant. Oh! It's everything except dexterity. By a significant amount. Except speed. Ruin's Fate. I wish pressing on the trigger while I'm in wire Bluetooth mode would just work. Oh, looks like she's having a little nap. She was the first person we released from a ceiling stone, incidentally. She must be exhausted. I think we should let her rest then. Yeah, you're right. And yet, I still can't get... Ah, I hate that. Fifth plane. Whatever. How much are Mirage Rings? $1,000. Honestly, what I should do is I should fight stuff in the next area. All right. Okay. So this next bit. This next bit is a bit on the confusing side. Right? Because it's like... Oh, I get it. Okay. Less confusing. Right, okay. So we're here. Okay, let's just go in order. Hey. Started a game, easy, normal, hard, nightmare, other nightmare. That's not ominous at all. Nope. Perhaps the second gift will be unwelcome, and should it come to that, I would still dearly wish to be your friend. The days we've spent in the shop are and will always remain precious no matter the answer. Item. Sleep and faint. Range +4. I don't think anyone has... Yeah. That's annoying because it's a crossbow doesn't count. Oh, I never checked his orbit. Attack 4, action 4, EP cut 4, all core, hit, mind, and evade. Okay. B. And then in theory, it's B to C. No. It's B to D. Because C is the exit. If I'm not mistaken.
That was easy.
Yeah, the weird angle is definitely not confusing already. I know I don't have hands, but I want to hold yours. Oh my, Sato, is it really you? Sato is Hideko's senior in college and belongs to the same club as her. Yeah, he does like a whole 10, a whole 1k more.
Let's move out.
Yes, I was right. Did he tell us treasure was outsourced? No, but let's check it. Prevents... Yep, it was definitely outsourced. It literally does nothing extra. Preemptive attack. Okay, what is this? Its attacks are deadly. Can't death blow me, so...
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Oh, jeez.
That's that one. Let's move out.
Oh! Hold on. This treasure chest is supposed to have what he's saying, but we drew a blue blanc. No, that one was the... I was about to wait. Did I miss one? No. Since I now know that these guys can't do shit. Attacks are deadly. It gives death blow then. It does. It hits you with death blow, which can't touch me. I'm immune. I'm immune. I'm immune. Foolish mothas. Stupid stuff. Come on, Joshua, hit that death blow. It's resisted. Fuck. I'm like, it hit the death blow. It's resisted. Fuck.
I've worked up an appetite.
Obviously, he's not going to be part of the team forever. He very well should be, but... have you seen those chests from Erebonia? There's the strong silent type. Oh. What is that? Tatermater? This is the archaism that appeared in Gronsel, yes? What's it doing here? And does that mean that stone contains? It looks to be a large archaism used by Ouroboros. Your reactions say there's more to it than that, however. You could say that, yeah, let's go get that stone. We need that stone! Hold up! After all this time, we finally found you. Yeah. You must have spent a long while looking for the person inside. Then we shouldn't keep you waiting any longer. Let's hurry back to the garden and release them right away. Yeah, thanks, Reese. Oh, well, I was going to abandon, the word is definitely, I'm looking for is definitely abandon. I was gonna abandon Alan pretty fucking fast, but, well. I mean, that's perfect. We have to go to the stone monument that I didn't do. Because I was ignoring. So we can get the 200 CP. Let's go. We're gonna get yeeted out of existence. Demonic Claw. Resist! Yes, I called it! I don't know what Rush does, but let's see. It gives you a second attack. Okay. That is perfectly acceptable. So Rush gives you a second attack. Joshua has learned Supreme Cloakandawaga! Let's go save little sis from the evil that is Ouroboros. I mean, well, not really Ouroboros, more of Phantasma than anything. To choose left or to choose right, only the cards know what the future holds. If you wish to step inside, present the card that governs fate. I guess I will not be selling off Destiny card because it fucking wants it. Well, that's bad. Less bad. Okay, we're fine.
Not done yet.
Hack splutter. Sorry, I've got a bit of a chesty cough. Okay. Feel better, my friend. Feel better. Shop. Buy. Actually, I could keep this for I'll give this to Thing. But roll midpoint. So let's go to the base area. But before we release the release Little Sis number 2, I'm gonna be right back. All right, we're back. The last member of our family. The literal adopted little sis. Hey, it's Ren. I can't believe it. It really is Ren. It looks like she's fast asleep. Papa, Mama, why? Oh, Ren. Where am I? Oh, this is just a dream. Ren. So, Joshua and Tito too. What a nice dream this is. Ren! Oh. Oh, silly Estelle, you're supposed to be older than me. You shouldn't be acting like a clingy child. You're so warm though, and you smell so nice. It's almost like this isn't a dream at... What's going on? Ren, this... What are you doing here? No, never mind that. What am I doing here? It's okay, Red. I'm going to explain now, so try and stay calm, okay? Yeah, you don't want an upset Angel of Slaughter. That's not a fun time. You see, we're not sure. Don't come any closer. If you take another step towards me, I will kill you. I'll try and handle this, Estelle. Do you mind taking a step back? Okay. I'm happy to see you again, Ren. How have you been all this time? How's that any of your business? You're just as bad as Estella is, Joshua. Why don't you two leave me alone and stop following me around? I figured you must have noticed. You're right, for the past few months, we've been traveling around trying to find you. We're in Crossbow at the moment, too. Are we getting warmer? You're in Crossbow? Why? Why do you want to find me so much? We just want a chance to talk with you. We heard from a reliable source that you haven't been back to Ouroboros since we last fought. Is that true? What's that got to do with either of you? All I want is to be left alone. I don't want to talk to either of you. I don't even want to see you. So why won't you just leave me be? Because. Sorry, Ren. This one's on me. Ever since you flew off, I haven't been able to get you off my mind. I've been getting Joshua to look into where you might be, and we've been going around chasing down every possible lead. But that's why I'm so happy to finally be able to see you again like this. But... Oh, I get it now. You're lying, aren't you? Really, all of that's just cover for the fact you're trying to capture me. What? Sorry to disappoint you, but I only know about as much as Joshua does about Ouroboros. Even if you catch me, you're not going to get anything useful out of me. And even if I did know lots of dirty secrets, I wouldn't tell you. I bet you feel really stupid for wasting your time now. Oh, fuck. Nah. Wait a second, that's not... Or are you going to try your luck anyway? You've sure brought a lot of familiar faces for backup. Even I might have trouble taking on this many people at once. But I'm confident I'll leave at least a few of you headless before I end up beaten. Ren, you've got to be kidding me. What are we supposed to do, Cher? Don't ask me. This doesn't look good. We do absolutely nothing. Hopefully. Well, I think I know who you are now. Ouroboros Enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter, correct? You certainly do know me. I don't know you, though. Are you a knight of the church? Yes, I'm Reg Argent, a squire. And while I may not be very familiar with your circumstances, would it hurt you to behave less like a self-centered child? Excuse me, did you call me a self-centered child? For what I've heard, your intelligence and deductive reasoning have few peers. That led to you joining Ouroboros, obtaining both the current rank and abilities you now have. So unless I'm wrong, I find it very hard to believe you haven't already figured out that this isn't a trap we've set to capture you. And yet you still expect us to waste our time and humor your little temper tantrum. So yes, I did call you a self-centered child. Rude. But also, yeah. Reese. Damn, she sure doesn't miss words. Again, don't piss off the Angel of Slaughter. For fuck's sake, Reese. My, you're a brave one, aren't you, miss? Did I hear a lowly squire like you try to provoke an enforcer like me? You must really want to end up splattered all over the floor. I could say the same to you. I have no idea why everyone else here regards you favorably, but I, for one, have no interest in being friends with someone from Ouroboros. So if a battle's what you want, I'll be more than happy to oblige. Oh no. Reese! A Templar sword, huh? Those could certainly be a rude awakening in the right hands. Of course, everyone else who's ever tried to challenge me with one ended up being quite predictable after a while. Before long, they were all begging me for mercy like pigs about to be slaughtered. It was ever so pitiful. Fucks. I forget that Red's a bit not stable in the head right now. I can't wait to hear you do the same. Ren? No! Do you actually want to fight, or do you only tend to stand around trying to sound threatening? Suppose that is enough talking. Good. Come on, you two. Both of you, stop it! Just Tito's just like, enough. Tito? Hey, wait a sec. Why are the two of you so desperate to try and fight when you know you don't really want to? Ren, you were trying to make it sound like you don't care about Estelle and Joshua, but deep down you're happy to see them again, and you know it. And Reese, you've already realized that Ren's not actually a bad person. It doesn't matter that she's from Ouroboros. Well, I'm happy? Of course I'm not. Why would I possibly be... Then why did you look so happy when Estelle hugged you? Right up until the moment you realized this was all real, you were acting like it was the best dream you've ever had. You'd ever had. And now you're saying you don't want to talk to them. That you don't want to see them. Hold on a minute, Tito. Tito's just ripping right into her! And that's not true at all. That's not true at all, so just admit it. Tina just ripped right into, like, holy shit, this girl is brave as all fuck. She stood up to Luve, who, by the way, could very well have just, with like not even a swing of his, not even a flick of his wrist, he could have just turned her into nothing. Tina is one brave girl. So, sweetie, I swear she just cut my life short by about 10 years. What the hell was she thinking? Again, she was thinking about the same thing she was thinking when she saved your ass from getting killed. Must protect. That's about it. Look at you, honestly. I thought you were a year older than me, you know? Yeah, here you are crying away. You're not setting a very good example. I can't help it. What am I supposed to do when you guys finally see each other again and all you do is end up fighting? That's just too sad. Yeah. Hey. What are you crying for? Why did you have to? You know the answer to that already, Ren. It's because she likes you. She does. Hey, Ren. I know we still got our differences, but how about we put all of that aside and call a truce for now? A truce. As I'm sure you can tell, we're in the middle of a really messy situation right now. And however you got here, you've ended up being dragged right into it with us. I'd say it's in all our best interests to work together. At least until we get out of here anyway. What do you say? That's certainly true. There's still plenty we don't know about our predicament. Having someone with your intellect on our side may well help us to fill in the remaining blanks. In fact, I would greatly welcome your assistance. Yeah, I'm with the Colonel. I'm not a Colonel, Estelle. Regardless, I think it would be in your best interest to work with us too. Cooperating will allow you to gather information more efficiently, as well as make it easier for you to ensure your own safety. That's true. It's obvious that wherever we are, it's somewhere abnormal. So it goes without saying that having me around would be a big help to all of you. Alright, out of respect for Tina's bravery, I'll spare you all this time. Fill me in on exactly what's going on here. I promise I can read, just not out loud. Oh. Thanks, Ren. Just so we're clear, I haven't decided whether I'm going to work with you or not yet. All I'm promising is to listen to your explanation of what's happening. Then I'll decide if I'll help. Yeah. Such a showboaty 12-year-old. I see. I think I've got a pretty good idea what's going on now. Whoever chose this place's name couldn't have picked a better one, could they? What? Have you figured something out that we hadn't? Possibly. I'm still not completely certain yet, but I'm relatively confident in my theory after hearing the Colonel's story, though. Me? My own experience is the same as everyone else's, ending up here after being surrounded by a sudden white light. But you say you weren't wearing your uniform when it happened to you, right, Colonel? How many times must I... Well, whatever. I wasn't. As I explained to everyone when I first arrived, I was wearing a shirt and slacks as I do every other day at work. Right, just checking. So then, tell me something. Would you say you have quite a strong emotional attachment to that uniform? Pardon? Oh, that's a definite yes. It's a symbol of your past, the past you just can't quite move on from, even though you need to. Am I right? Yes, you are. Richard. It's no surprise you feel that way from my perspective. And lo and behold, the moment you appeared in this world, you were wearing that very same uniform again. Whatever do you think that could mean? That would mean when I arrived here, my attachment to that past ended up being manifested as reality. In other words, this world is capable of changing based on people's thoughts. Oh. Now it makes sense. No, to me it doesn't. Can you explain it in slightly less complicated terms for the rest of us? It's actually a really simple thing. You remember how Luciolo used the gospel to make you experience a dream, right? Right. And the dreams we saw were different depending on what we wanted to see, too. Of course, unlike that, this isn't a dream. But the concept is basically the same. Anyway, just like in Luciolo's dream worlds, this world changes depending on what the people inside it want. It also happens to recreate places that exist in their memories, too. It all falls into place nicely once you simplify it, doesn't it? So it does. It explains the monuments we've encountered and how the doors work, too. Still, while that explanation may explain the contents of this world, I find it hard to believe that any of us would desire the predicament we found ourselves in. Oh, I don't disagree. We're not the only ones here, though, are we? Oh. So in other words, many of the contents of this world exist because of us, but its overall structure is the result of someone else within it. From what I can gather, yes. What exactly is making all this possible is the part I'm still puzzling over. Making people's wishes reality was the purpose of the aureole, but now that's been lost, and I can't think of anything else capable of doing the same. I think it's easy for all of us to point the finger at who wished for this world to behave the way it does, at the very least. The Lord of Phantasma. Exactly. Based on everything that's been said, they weren't in this world originally. That was just the ghost you've encountered. So the Lord of Phantasma, she simply watched over this place from this garden here. But then they showed up, stole her power, and started remaking the world according to their own whims. The result is what we're stuck in right now. Well, what do you think? Wow. Damn, feels like you just popped your head in and solved all these crazy mysteries like they were nothing. It's certainly impressive. Even I hadn't been able to do quite that much. You really are a genius, Ren. I'm sure you could have worked this much out if you'd really put your mind to it, Joshua. Unless Estelle's stupidity is actually contagious and rubbed off on you. Hey! Well, that's not very nice. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Dear me. Either way, it sounds like this Lord of Phantasma person likes games just as much as I do. And without me, I don't know if you'll be able to beat them. So I suppose I'd better lend you all a hand. I hope you're all very grateful. Yeah, sure. It's nice to have a cutie like you on board, Ren. Well, now that that's settled, it's time to use that cube to take us back to the 5th plane so we can move on. Now that we've gotten close to working out what's going on, we should be able to move on to the next part of the game board now. I'm guessing our opponent's ready to make their next move too. So someone's confident. Still, have it your way. It's not as though we have any option other than to press on. I'm expecting we'll encounter a devil at the end of this plane, just like we have at all of the others. We should only move on when we're sure we can handle it. Oh, I could really do without the extra trouble. But then again, I'm kind of curious what these devils are like in reality. Would you like to come and have a look with me, Tina? I'm not sure just the two of us going would be such a good idea. No, she was so opposed to being with us earlier, but look at her now. Yeah, I'm really glad she came around. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her while we're in here too. Yeah. Yeet, Alan Richard! Give me Ren. Has little stamina, but incredible arts not limited by lines. Ah. It's that forbidden low stamina.
Here we go.
It's just temporary until what's his name shows back up. Equip Ren. Destiny card. Okay, let's see if I can get her to max CP. Hey, finally! CP was restored to maximum. Does anyone ever go up here? No. Alright. 5th plane, Umbral midpoint. Oh. What is, hold on, what is Ren's, Ren? 9 lives, 750. Odd Eyes, 800. Calamite's Rod, 100. Ceremonial Sword, 800. Okay. Ornament. Ren. Sapphire Gem, Mind 5. Absorb. Septium Vein. Emerald Gem. Oh, she's got maxed out everything. Death! She has it! She's got the gem! 7. 777. I need to give this to Joshua. I need EP 3 and EP cut 3. And I believe someone had action 4. Just so she keeps Deathblow. Yeah, I don't have enough anymore, but that's fine. We're back. Luminous Labyrinth. We are both empty. Yeah. Yeah. B. And then from B, we gotta go to C and D. Bring to me the playful minstrel and his closest ally against the beast they seek to overcome. Only then shall the door open. That's Olivier and either Mueller or Shara. Deductive reasoning, probably Mueller. But it very well could be Shara. The question then becomes, who do we save next? Like, legitimately, who do we save next? We've gotten Richard and we've gotten Ren.
My thanks to thee.
116. Emerald bracelet. You're the sister here. Does thou shall not steal ring any bells? No. Prevents movement and speed down. Oh. I wish you could buy the prevents everything accessories. But I don't think you could do that in Cold Steel. Like, you can't do that in Cold Steel 4, let alone, you know. Although I will say Cold Steel 4 is definitely better in that regard. In regard to experience. Because it gives everybody experience, even Like if you have like all, if you have like 6 max, because there's the support units or whatever, it'll give not only all 6 of the active battle units, but it'll give everybody else that's you know in the group experience. But again, game number 3, I don't expect, you know, the greatest combat. Like, realistically, I don't expect much from this game.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Oh, that's right. Supposedly, if I press what would be triangle, Giardino. She sighed in a way that was half frustrated, half disappointed. She never cared about money. Why would he try to win an argument with it? She could only stay quiet in her mind. My husband is an idiot. I mean, he does sound like it, to be fair. Hey, we got money. Empty. Someone must have taken the chest phrase that used to be in here. Dude. Really? Fuck's sake. 1 billion Sepith! Bartov, certainly, come on in. Hideko would listen to anything Sato had to say. But no one could know how the... but no one could know the horrible fate that awaited Hideko this day. Jeez. We went from my senpai is annoying, the anime, to my senpai is evil. The book in the video game. Shop, buy. Anyway, Zithas quartz. Topaz gem. Water. Good. Ruby gem. Emerald gem. Wind gem. Wood gem. Based of the based of based. Onyx gem, action 5, but it's movement -2, which is... Oh. That's horrible. Death blow 2, cast 2. Maybe got 4. Gold gem! No Yutsu! And then silver gem. Yeah. Mirage gem. So we've pretty much got, like, everything. Everything we need. We just need more Sepith. Let's see. We need a... Look at that. We need 1,600... 1,400... and 800. Damn, I can't believe it's almost the end of stream. Ooh. Is that our exit out of this plane? Doesn't look like there's anything standing between us and it either. Time to make a mad dash for the... Wait. What's up? I can smell the distinctive scent of the underworld, and it grows stronger by the second. What? Are we gonna get surrounded by magic circles then? No, this isn't going to come from a circle. It's coming from above. Gross! Actually gross! What? Spiders! Oh, how cute. They're trying so hard to be intimidating for us, aren't they? These are the 3 gluttonous Arachne sisters, kin of the 77 devils featured in the Testaments. They weave nightmares and consume the souls of those who wander into their labyrinth. So this is what real devils are like, huh? They sure look the part. But they're not gonna be enough to stop us. Let's get nasty. Right! Evros and Graya. Okay!
Upon the golden wings of battle. Descending to that land.
Oh, I wanted to check to see if pressing Y actually worked. Because supposedly you can press triangle on PlayStation for it, so. Okay, let's see. Thalea, Graya, and Evros. Evros is the corner, so let's not try and kill Evros. I should actually check that, but like, eh. Wait, that killed everyone except Evros? It did! Let's go.
Wanna see what I got?
We did it! We did the strat.
Too slow.
Really? Arachne Sigma. It wants dark matter. Okay. Damn it! I would have killed it first if I'd known this. Someone should probably unpetrify Ren. But like she's not dead, so I can't be bothered. 6705. Oh, that's not good. Yep, that's a wipe. Fuck. That's a wipe. Oh boy. Retry. I have 2 Zerum powders. Alrighty then.
Upon the golden wings of battle, descend into that land to rescue wounded souls.
It doesn't work, by the way.
Wanna see what I got? Too slow. Wheel of time.
Okay. That brings in Mommy Dearest. Okay, that eliminates everybody. And now doesn't matter who gets. Oh. Hail Mary it?
We're good to go.
Okay. You still got rewards for being petrified.
We rule.
Okay. I got a water gem. Let's go. What was up with that last one? That was so unfair. That must have been Zigma, the three sisters' mother. And even she was not able to stop us, thankfully. What? That looks like... Another ceiling stone, huh? I also figured Ren's was gonna be the last. Huh, so I was in a pretty stone like that when you found me too. I feel like a princess in a fairy tale. You kinda were like a little princess, actually. I think this one may actually be different. The other stones had a strange sense of warmth when you held them. Not so for this one. Really? Is it because it has something bad in it? No, instead of the usual warmth, it seems to have a cool, almost divine feel to it. Almost as if it might contain the goddess herself within. Heh, sharp as usual. Is that Schwarzritter or... Yeah, it is. Oh. He's here. Who's that? So you decided to show your face again, did you? The priest is still unconscious, I see. What a shame. I was rather surprised to find out that he can only use his stigma's power against heretics. Even power of that magnitude is meaningless if it's so limited and has such repercussions. I almost pity him. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting you to reach this point so quickly. Your final piece is inordinately capable. Oh, might you be referring to me? Thanks to you, I ended up having to make my appearance sooner than I was expecting. Suppose I should have expected no less from the host of Gronso's finest tea party. That's very true. Regardless, I came to fulfill a duty and fulfill it I shall. Think of that stone as a gift for gathering all the pieces scattered throughout Phantasma. It contains not an initial piece, but a rulebook of sorts that you may find beneficial. A rulebook? That certainly explains why it feels different compared to the others. Could this mean that you're finally ready to face us head on rather than continuously taunting us? Whether that time comes is entirely up to you. For now, all I will say is this. On the next game board, all of you will find yourselves face to face with a number of trials to overcome. He's escaping again. Wait a damn minute. Is that all you've got to say? What kind of trials? A variety in all shapes and sizes. Even I will be one of them. You? Really now? I eagerly anticipate seeing whether you are able to overcome them all and make it to me. Don't disappoint me now. Oh. It's almost as if he can't help but try to taunt us. He stays just long enough to say something cryptic and then leaves before elaborating every single time. Oh, I just love those types. Uh-oh. Both Ouroboros enforcers are quiet. That's not a good sign. Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we might have got nothing but cryptic teasers out of him, but we do have a new sealing stone to unlock. I think we should head back to the garden and get to it. I agree. Quite curious as to just what this rulebook is as well. Oh boy! Kevin, where the fuck are you? The way it glows is pretty different compared to all the other sealing stones. You're right. I wonder who's going to appear out of it. Chloe? Is something wrong? No, it's just the light rating from it feels somehow nostalgic. Huh? That comes as no surprise. Oh? It's her. What? She looks like... I swear, if this turns out to be Celeste, I am screaming. I'm so glad I could finally communicate with you like this. I wonder how many hundreds of years it's been since I was last able to hold a true conversation. Your Highness, wait. You aren't, are you? It's a pleasure to have the chance to meet one of my own descendants. And allow me to extend a hand of welcome to all of you visitors to my garden. My name is Celeste. Oh my fucking god, I called it! I fucking called it! Celeste the Auslu. I fucking called it! I fucking called it! With that though, that is going to be the end of today's stream. I will be back tomorrow. Not in the morning, but in the afternoon. Normal 11 time.